Well, I think it's fine building jumbo planes, taking a ride on a cosmic train, where you switch on summer from a slot machine, and you get what you want if you want, 'cause you can get anything. Oh, I know we've come a long way, we're changing day to day, but tell me, where do the children play? Where you roll on roads over fresh green grass, with your lorry loads of pumping petrol gas, and you make them long, and you make them tough, but they just go on, and it seems that you can't get off. Oh, I know we've come a long way, we're changing day to day, but tell me, where do the children play? Where you crack the sky, strings fill the air, and you keep on building higher till there's no more room up there. Will you make us laugh? Will you make us cry? Will you tell us when to live? Will you tell us when to die? Ha 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 ha! I know we've come a long way, we're changing day to day, but tell me, where do the children play? La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. All right, let's get started.
Thank you, Patrick, for that beautiful prelude music. Here's someone coming in the door. Deena's going to help her. Welcome, everyone. So excited that you're all here for our first ceremony of the new year. Woo! And it is tradition that we have Dr. Reverend Patrick Harbula for the first ceremony, first of the year. Here we are, January 13th, 2025. I had a hard time writing the check. I almost went, we always do that at the beginning. 5. Wow. So thank you for being here. We're so excited. I know this will be an awesome, memorable night for all of us. So thank you. Real quick, we have clipboards that Liz will pass around. So if we don't have your current email, phone number, please make sure we have it so that we can get hold of you and give you when we're here every month. So that's the most important thing, so that you show up next month and the following 10, 11 months, right? Wow. So we have a healing box, and Florence Riggs is holding it. So if you have a prayer request for yourself or anyone in your sphere of influence, or if you just want to put a prayer request for the world, please do so. And Florence has a very large group of healers that pray over the requests on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. So we're so glad that we can do that. Our mission statement is to celebrate the spiritual unity of all life and raise the consciousness of light and love through community meditation and education, to inspire and empower those who attend the World Healing Meditation ceremonies and all of humanity with the life-transforming experience of healing, oneness, and unity. We are saving our planet from the inside. Aho. As you know, we gather here at the time of the full moon. Did anyone see it tonight? It's so big and beautiful. I saw it yesterday afternoon in the daytime. It was already illuminated. It was so beautiful. This is a time when many groups across the globe also gather with the intent of honoring nature, the cycles of nature and oneness, the connection of all. This is a powerful time on the planet, and our beloved mother, Gaia, is so in need of positive healing energy, maybe some beautiful rain in Southern California. Light rain, spread out over a long time. Something we will talk about. Each of us makes a difference in our words, our actions, and our thoughts. We will continue the positive vibration that began with our opening we're going to have an opening ceremony. So I just have something I just felt called upon to read that I found in our boxes. And I know that at the first of the year, a lot's been happening and a lot of transitions are happening in our government. And this is my prayer for my country. It was written by Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of what was Religious Science, now Centers for Spiritual Living, which this church is a member of. Originally published, this will blow your mind when you hear it, published in the Science of Mind magazine, July 1953. Believing in the destiny, the divine destiny of the United States of America, and in the preservation of liberty, security, and self-expression for all, I offer this, my prayer for my country. I know that divine intelligence governs the destiny of the United States of America, directing the thought and the activity of all who guide its affairs. I know that success, prosperity, and happiness are the gifts of freedom and the divine heritage of everyone in this country, that they are now operating in the affairs of every individual in this country. I know that divine guidance enlightens the collective mind of the people of this country, causing it to know that economic security may come to all without the loss of either personal freedom or individual self-expression. I know that no one can believe or be led to believe that personal freedom must be surrendered in order to ensure economic security for all. Oh. The all-knowing mind contains the answer to every problem which confronts this country. I know that every leader in this country is now directed by this all-knowing mind and has the knowledge of a complete solution to every problem. Each is impelled to act upon this knowledge to the end that abundance, security, and peace shall come to all. And I know that this spiritual democracy shall endure, guaranteeing to everyone in this country personal liberty, happiness, and self-expression. And so it is. So I know, because I was born in 54, that was 71 years ago, and it is so true still today, right? So yeah, really true today. All right, I think that does it for the opening words, and I would ask Burl to come up and give us our opening ritual.
Good evening. It's wonderful to see such a group come out tonight. I was a little concerned, but joyous. And this is good for us, I believe. To start with, I would ask that everyone please turn off your cell phones. Even on vibrate, they do disturb the meditations. We begin our full moon meditation this evening with an invocation. Great Father, Mother, God, and Goddess, be with us here now. Hold this space sacred from which we may do our work. Open our hearts to your golden light that we may radiate love into the hearts of all. Open our minds to your divine knowing that we may radiate understanding into the minds of all. Open our spirits to your infinite presence that we may radiate awareness into the spirits of all. One heart, one mind, one spirit, unlimited and indivisible. Be still and know I am God. Acknowledging that spirit is one and the paths to God are many, in our opening ritual, we will honor the world's religions and the many names of God with a quote from each religion on the topic of love. A bell will be rung and a candle lit as the name of divinity is sounded for each of the major religions of the world, after which we will sound the Om. Om is an ancient, sacred tone, a deepening. Sounding the Om allows an intoning of grace, balance, and empowerment. There is no right or wrong way. Simply relax into your own tone, open to the nuances of this sacred sound as it moves through you. Our opening ritual will conclude with all of us sounding the Om several times, each on your own note, in your own time, in a continuing free-form rhythm, creating a tapestry of healing sound. We honor all religions as expressions of the one God, Great Spirit, Divine Essence. May the wellspring of love find in us an unimpeded channel. Om. In the sacred tradition of Taoism, the Tao, Spirit arms us with love. Om. In the sacred tradition of Hinduism, Ishvara, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma. One best worships the Lord through love. Om. In the sacred tradition of Buddhism, Lord Buddha, cultivate a heart of love. Om. In the tradition of the sacred feminine, the goddess in all her forms, the Divine Mother loves, nurtures, and sustains all. Om. In the sacred tradition of Judaism, Adonai Elohim, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and your neighbor as yourself. In the sacred tradition of Christianity, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God is love. In the sacred tradition of First Nations people of all lands, love is the medicine that holds all life together. In a sacred tradition of Islam, Allah, this is love, to fly towards a secret sky, to cause 100 veils to fall each moment. In the sacred tradition of all other religions, and you may now together say any additional names of divinity which you wish to invoke. And now for our opening meditation. Let us now uncross our legs and close our eyes if they are not already closed. Take a long, deep breath in and out. And in and out. As you take another deep breath, relax and let go of the day. Let go of the people, the challenges, and just be. When you are ready, put your feeling attention into your heart center and relax. Imagine a bright, warm sun floating above your head. Its rays are emanating down into the crown of your head. The sun is releasing a pure white light. This light is floating down, filling your head, your neck. It floats across your shoulders, down your arms, out your hands, filling your torso. Your organs are enveloped in this pulsating, purifying light of the sun. As the sunlight flows down your body, through your legs, and out the bottoms of your feet, it washes away all impurities, all imperfections, all pain and disease, down into the central core of the earth. Your body is filled with divine energy. Right now, you are whole, perfect, and complete. As the light continues to energize, pulsate, and vibrate, allow it to expand out through your auric field. As you continue to feel the perfection of your light body, allow it to expand and fill the room with divine essence. Continue to expand your awareness and the divine essence outside of this room. Imagine and intend you are now blessing all of Los Angeles with the pure golden white light. Reach out to all of California, all of the U.S., and allow it to flow out across the globe, enveloping Mother Earth and all her beings with a pure divine essence. The white light of perfection is now vibrating, pulsating, connecting all beings on the planet who gather with conscious intent to heal, balance, harmonize, and unify the islands of light. We are now and have set the vibrational tone for this ceremony, setting intentions. Now slowly and gently bring your awareness back to the room and the present time. Take a deep breath, open your eyes, and welcome to whatever's next. I believe it's Liz, yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Burl.
You bet.
That was awesome. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's so good to see some faces we haven't seen in a while. Yay, Happy New Year. So January's full moon, right, is known as the wolf moon. Yeah, so we'll be howling a little later. I was waiting for Burl, right? It symbolizes the call for clarity amidst winter's darkness. The moon phase encourages us to seek inner wisdom and trust our instincts. The wolf moon, so this is the first full moon of the year, you know? And if you drove in and you saw it, you know, what you saw was a bright, round moon lighting up the dark winter sky, all right? The wolf moon is special because it helps us see things more clearly. Even when it's dark outside, it's like turning on a big flashlight in your mind. The moon reminds us to listen to our inner voice and trust what we feel is right, just like how wolves trust their instincts. You know, we talk about full moons and the focus of full moons are letting go of things that no longer serve, right? And bringing into your consciousness things that you would like to happen over the next, moon cycle. And it's very similar. Like I do a lot of research every month, and I find the themes are very similar. So I'm going to talk about something a little different tonight. So the full moon of January derives its name from Janus, which is the Roman god of doorways and transitions. Yeah, so Janus is depicted as two faces, right? One looking at the past and one looking to the future. The duality represents the reflective nature of January, urging us to learn from our past experiences while planning for future possibilities. This is why January is a good time to think about what happened last year and what we want to happen in the coming year. It's like standing in a doorway where you can see both where you've been and where you're going. Janus reminds us to learn from our old experiences and use that wisdom to make good choices for our futures. January might feel cold and dark, but it's actually a great time to grow on the inside. It's like when a caterpillar is in its cocoon, getting ready to become a butterfly. All right, so we can use this quiet time to think about who we are and who we want to be. Thank you. Liz.
Let there be, everybody, please stand up. And as we go, we'll get a little faster and a little faster. Feel free to just move around. Let your body be free. Open your body up in preparation to letting go of stuff and bringing new stuff in. Let there be peace in my mind. Let there be peace in the earth. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, peace within my mind. Peace within my mind. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my mind. God and only God I live to see. Peace within my mind. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my mind. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace within my heart. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace within the earth. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Om Shanti. Om.
Well, I can tell we have the New Year energy. Everybody's up and dancing, and it was so beautiful. Thank you for participating. So, where is our Reverend Doctor? He went out of the room. Oh, there he is. Okay. All right. I have this is the little bio. That's not even. This one is really short. Okay. Reverend Dr. Elder Patrick Harbula, the former president, if you don't know, of Spiritual Unity Movement for like 14 years. And I think we've been doing it almost that long since you left. I was just trying to figure it out. Do you know what year it was? Like 11, maybe? No.
So I did, yeah, it's exactly 12 and 12.
Oh, I thought so. I'm like, we're in 2025. And I think, yes. So we carried on for another 12 years. So Patrick is the author of the acclaimed book, The Magic of the Soul, which he has outside, I saw, ready to autograph and give to you. Applying spiritual power for daily living. Patrick appears regularly on radio and TV, including Good Morning America, Inside Edition, ABC, NBC, and UPN. Initiated as an elder by Dakota elder Joseph Gray Wolf. So there you go, Gray Wolf in Sedona. Patrick has done, I first met Patrick because I took a class at North Hollywood Church reading Magic of the Soul. So I am so grateful I took that class because who knows if I would have ever found you and all of this. So he is our mentor, he's our advisor, and our dearest friend. So welcome up, come up.
Do we need this tonight? Yes. Can you feel the energy in this room tonight? Yes. Oh my God, I'm getting chills right here. Well, I'll tell you how it's going to go tonight. We're going to do this ceremony that we do every January. My intention is to not talk very much. We'll see how that goes. We're going to do a few chants. Might even sing a song later with Deena's help. So, fire. I haven't heard anyone say anything about the fire since we've been here, and I've been here since 6 o'clock. Isn't that interesting? But I'm going to talk about it a little bit. We decided not to do our giant fire ritual tonight. Just kidding. We weren't going to do that anyway. But so yeah, it's good to be with good people right now. Has anyone here lost a home to the fire? Maybe it'd be a good place to be. Does anyone know anyone who's lost a home in the fire? Yes. Love to your friends and family. Yeah. Anyone been displaced? Had to evacuate? No? It's here? Okay. We all know someone who's evacuated. Yeah, interesting times. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, but the word restoration is like out of my mouth, so maybe you have something?
I'll weave it in, for sure. Who's responsible for this tragedy? I am. I am. We are. Human race is. And later on, we'll get really positive, but I want to keep it real for a little bit. So, oh, where's my phone? Because that's where my notes are. I just made them up a few minutes ago. I don't know if I'll use them or not. Yeah, is that me? Okay. I'll try not to move quite so much. So, popcorn. Okay, turn this off. Okay, where is it? Oh, got it. Okay. Okay, this is good. All right, so back in the late 80s when we were publishing Meditation Magazine, we warned everyone about climate change, about healing Mother Earth. And as human beings, we come to us, if you don't know about this, and this is through the esoteric tradition through which the full moon, the modern full moon meditation ceremonies came through, from the Alice Bailey teachings, an offshoot of Theosophy. And so the 7 rays, which are the energies that come through all of life, and we all have certain ray makeup in our personalities and our souls. But our planet comes to us on the 4th ray of harmony through conflict. And that's why we tend to learn the hard way, right? It isn't until we're really uncomfortable that we tend to make changes as a species. And our species has been messing up, man. I like to think of it in terms of nature. What happens when fire happens in nature without human beings around, or the structures that we build? Well, the animals run off and get to safety, as many as can, right? And it burns everything away, and then new growth comes from that. So maybe that happens too for human beings and all of our things, and not to minimize the pain and loss for anyone who has lost their homes, right? And their pets and their friends and families who have passed away from this tragedy. But it is the natural way of dissolution and rebirth. And, I was thinking about, there was a video called the Global Brain you could get it on a VHS back in the day. And it was all about what's happening with climate change and how the planet has been heating up over time, right? And it's like it's got a fever, yeah? And they pointed out, they took a helicopter view of a metropolis so high up that you could only see like the patterns. And then they put a slide over it that were the patterns of cancer cells and the patterns that they make. And it's identical, right? And so the metropolis, the more stuff we build up, the song I did by Cat Stevens, my favorite Cat Stevens song, Where Do the Children Play? You crack the sky, scrapers fill the air, keep on building higher till there's no more room up there. We once interviewed Maladamas Some, anyone know who he is? African shaman. And real quick story, he was kidnapped from his tribe in Africa by Jesuit priests and raised in that tradition, and then went back to Africa and found his tribe, and then went through the rituals, and they thought it was going to kill him because he didn't grow up with them, right? But he went through it. And later on, he brought one of the elders to a big city, and the elder got off the plane, and he saw a skyscraper. I get a little teary during this talk. And he said, "Whoever built that has no power." Because people who build really big things outside don't have power inside. So look, our species will figure it out, right? There is some good news to this. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything before I get into the good news. Oh, I know what I wanted to share. My own responsibility. So, taking personal responsibility, I've done things that have contributed to the problem that we have today, right? Did you know that paper packaging, kills 300 billion trees a year? 300 billion trees a year. That's 90, almost 100 trees per second. There goes another 100. If you stacked up all 3 billion trees, it would go to the moon and back 54 times. Right? That's how many trees are killed by paper packaging. And when we order online, it's 7 times as much as if we go to a store and buy something, right? I have contributed to that. We buy stuff from Amazon all the time. Anyone here not? Right? And what else have I done? I've invested in cryptocurrency, which is one of the worst things for the environment, right? I take responsibility for that. Some of the things I've done well. I drive a 2006 Prius. I could afford to buy a new car, but I've never bought a new car in my life because I practice, to some degree at least, voluntary simplicity or minimalism. And so I don't like to buy new stuff because that's just, you got to take from the earth's resources, right? So that's something I've done well some of the time. I'm going to give us an opportunity when we do our ceremony if anyone else wants to make a confession and talk about what they've done well as well. So we'll get to that in a few moments. So there's many other things. There's a longer list, but I'll go with that. So let's get to the good news. So Barbara Marx Hubbard said that we are evolving out of Homo sapien into Homo universalis, which means the universal human, which my definition of that is one who walks in perfect balance with each other in the earth, right? And so we're going to do a chant. Yeah, if you want to get drums, we can get them now. We're going to do drums for the ritual, but if you want to get them and do them while we're chanting, it's a very simple chant. You'll learn it right away. If you don't know it, rather than like teaching it to you, it's how we do it in the Sweat Lodge. We'll just listen once and then join in. We'll do it 4 times. It's a little bit of a long one, but it's an easy one. Grab a drum. Yeah, I don't know. Ask Burl. There it is. Is that a drum? Sure. It'll work.
It doesn't have to be a drum. It can be
Yeah, a rattle or whatever. Any kind of instrument. Bring a couple down and pass them to your neighbors because not everyone has them. And you can get them later too. We're going to be using them all night long. All right, we're going to start the chant now. Here we go. So it goes like this. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Mother, I feel you under my feet. Mother, I hear your heartbeat. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. You guys are great. Man, the energy is off the charts in here right now. So, back to my handheld. And I don't need the mic on when I'm chanting because I want everybody to hear kind of equally, hear each other too. All right, let's see. When I was preparing this talk before the fire all happened, I was going to talk about living from joy, an inner experience of joy. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to set a timer. I did this recently at CSL Simi Valley for every few minutes while I'm talking here, and maybe even during the ritual. And when it goes off, I'm going to ring a bell, and we're all going to just stop. And we're just going to raise the vibration. You know, my friend Diana Lang spoke here a few months ago, and she said, during this time, Pluto's in retrograde for the next, 25 years. This is supposed to be happening. Everything's supposed to fall apart during this time. It's not just the fires in LA. There is a grand fire all over the planet right now that is burning and purifying. And at the end of it, we will have a greater opportunity to step into our Homo universalis, the universal human, because we're going to learn from these challenges. It's not obviously just fires, but it's the hurricanes, the increasing intensity and frequency of hurricanes and tornadoes and everything. And we're seeing more wars. And all this is supposed to happen. It's all part of the divine plan. So I was going to talk about 2025 as being the year of joy, but not because happy things are going to happen out there, but because we are going to raise the vibration of joy internally. And that's what makes the difference. That's how we step into Homo universalis, is by raising the joy. Or if we can't get to joy, just hope, or something higher than despair, right? If we had more time, I would teach you my pivoting process, which is one practice that I want people to move forward. So get on my mailing list if you don't know about the pivoting process that comes from the Abraham teachings. I'd like to assist you because it's the most powerful work I do with people as a coach and a shaman. I don't call myself a shaman, sorry. Because none of the real shamans I know call themselves shamans. So what was I saying about joy? Yes, joy, right. And according to the Abraham teachings, by the way, on the scale of human emotions, joy is the highest vibration. And when I talk about joy, I'm not talking about the opposite of sadness. That's happiness. That's a personal feeling, right? Joy is a pervasive spiritual quality that can be present even in moments of loss, even in moments of tragedy like we're experiencing in our community right now. And it doesn't mean happy, but it means the highest emotional vibration, right? So that might sound difficult sometimes to be in joy, but let's see how easy it is. Close your eyes. Think about someone or something that has brought you great joy. Your favorite pet, your favorite person, your favorite child, your grandchild, your niece, your nephew, favorite place. Are you feeling joy right now? That's how simple it is. Open your eyes. That's what we're going to come back to every time that bell goes off. And I'm not going to say anything. We're just going to go there, right? As an experiment. It's another practice I'm going to invite you to bring forward into the new year. So let's see. What else did I want to say? I want to talk more about this butterfly event that you brought up from Goddess Janice. I love that. The past and the future, it fits in so well with the ritual. It is this point of balance, right? Just like the 12 years, 12 and 12. Yeah. No.
Yeah, there's a thing called Planetary Parade that's coming on the 25th this month. 6 planets plus ours and the moon. We're going to all line up. Nobody on the earth has seen this before. I don't know. I just saw it go past. You got to look it up online. Planetary Parade.
Planetary Parade.
See them with the naked eye. You have to, some of them you can't go on the NASA website, yeah. Perfect.
It reminds me of the harmonic convergence. I talked about that last year.
It's bigger than that.
It's bigger than that.
Here it is now, so it's perfect.
You know what
Well, that's
happened?
out.
I'm going to really briefly. What happened 5 years after within the 5 years after the harmonic convergence, which was predicted that old institutions of oppression would fall shortly after this. And you know, I love the astrology and the planetary alignments, but I think the real power was because millions, multiple millions of people went to sacred sites and did sacred ritual like we're doing here tonight, right? And to energize those power spots, to reinvigorate them, like an acupressure or acupuncture treatment for the planet. And when enough people get together with united intention, and that's what these full moon festivals have been about, you know, since we've been doing them and decades before and eons before. But what happened was the Soviet Union collapsed, ended. Who thought that would ever happen? The Berlin Wall came down. Countless countries declared independence. Czechoslovakia, my heritage. Cool. Hundreds of thousands of people in the streets chanting freedom, freedom, freedom. What else? Apartheid ended. All these things within 5 years after the harmonic convergence. So what if we had a harmonic convergence, but not just with the alignment, but people everywhere do a parade, do sacred ritual. Things will change. This is what we're being called to do. We're all being called. And I guess the thing that I really want to emphasize is, even though we are all complicit in what's happening, you guys are doing a good job. I know that everyone in this room has done their best, right? And that doesn't mean we can't do better. And that's what the call is, for all of us to do even better. But I honor you for your efforts in your own personal growth, in how you treat other people, and even when you fail, right? We recognize that, oh shit, I yelled at somebody. I yelled at my wife today, right? It's been a while, right? But it happens. And I want to do better, right? We always want to do better. Everybody always wants to do, well, maybe not everybody, but almost everybody. There are some lost souls out there. But you know, we all know it's all about love. You know, as we say every time in the Sweat Lodge, you know, love your enemies, man. Love the people that piss you off the most. The only way this is all going to change is through unconditional love. And we got to start with ourselves. We've got to forgive ourselves. We've got to love ourselves unconditionally. And then that bleeds over. The more joy we feel inside, the more unconditional love we have for ourselves. We don't have to make it an intention. It happens naturally. So that's where it starts, right? So I want to talk about what Barbara Marx Hubbard said. She didn't come up with this idea, but she's the one I heard talk about it, is that butterfly event. We've heard about the butterflying being a symbol of personal transformation, right? What an amazing thing that is. A caterpillar, right? Goes and, you know, living its life, a happy little caterpillar, and all of a sudden starts breaking down, goes into, imagine how painful it is for your body to melt and become goo, and then to form into something completely different. I was talking about this with someone the other day, and I thought, you know what? We're all doing that. You know, when we pass away, when we transition and leave our bodies, we don't see it. Like the butterfly is a physical representation of that, but that's what we're all doing, right? But she talks about it as being a planetary transformation, because if you haven't heard this before, I think I've talked about this here before, but there's something that scientists call, within the caterpillar, called imaginal cells. Cool name, right? And the imaginal cells hold the blueprint within the caterpillar for the butterfly. And all of the caterpillar's life, its immune system fights off these imaginal cells, right? Ever feel like society, culture is fighting you off in your efforts to make this a better world? That's what's happening, right? And then as the caterpillar grows older and its immune system starts to weaken, the imaginal cells start to proliferate and grow together and communicate DNA and come together like in clusters or groups, like full moon meditation ceremonies or cacao ceremonies or all the ceremonies and all the events that we've all attended, right, to make a difference. And then finally, you know what happens next, right? The caterpillar's immune system can't fight it off anymore. Goes into chrysalis and emerges the butterfly. So what that means is that you and me and all of us and all the light workers everywhere are the imaginal cells of planetary transformation. Say that 10 times fast. Let's take a deep breath into that. Where's my alarm? Came at the perfect time.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to get away from there.
Going into chrysalis here. I'm melting. All right. Okay, we're going to do another chant, and then we're going to get into the ritual. I'll talk about that. So this is called the healing chant, the healing song. Very powerful chant. So as we sing this song, I'm going to invite you to stand up. And if you want, visualize with me moisture and rain and water coming to this and anything else you want to envision about healing ourselves, healing our families, our friends, our community, and the world. Okay? Listen once and then join in. I don't need the mic on here. Just we'll hear everybody. All right. If you've been in our sweat lodge, you know this one. Belt it out. Here we go. Yeah, turn my mic off. Way, hey, hey. Hey, again, how much gratitude and appreciation, honor I have for every one of you for coming out on a night like this when chaos is happening, for being here, for doing these kinds of things for so many, I know, decades for most of you, and especially for my family, Spiritual Unity Movement, who has carried this on. Love you guys so much through COVID, through, leaving the Onion, our sacred sanctuary, to landing here. And you guys, it hasn't been easy, and I honor you. I appreciate you. You're my heroes. All right, so the ritual, usually I go into a long explanation about it. I'm not going to tonight. So what we do is we go around. We're going to pass the microphone around. Oh, yeah, I got it. We're going to pass the microphone around. I'm keeping busy. And Frank, president back there, thank you, Frank. Give Frank some love. Doing a great job. So we'll pass the microphone around. Each person will have an opportunity. How we usually do is to say what you're releasing from the past and what your intention is moving forward. And I'm inviting you, just in terms of what I talked about earlier, if you want to say something about, including in what you're releasing, what you have perhaps not done so well for our planet. And then include in your intentionality something internal, not just, I want to get a new car, or whatever. I remember, and what I've noticed, by the way, over the years of doing this for about over 3 decades, 3.5 decades, is that my intentions have become less and less about external things and more about internal things. So invite you to think that way too. But if you want to get a new car, throw that in too. I've got so few practical things. We want to get this book published that I've been writing for the last 25 years this year. So that's cool too. So how we do it is each person will speak, and after that person speaks, we all drum to empower the words that have been spoken, and to, as much as possible, kind of drum with the energy of the words that are spoken. If it's a soft-spoken person, maybe we drum a little softer. Just see how that feels. How that feels, and want to keep it to 30 seconds or less. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. I'll kind of time it. What I'll do is I'll just bang the drum like 4 times. When it's time to go to the next person. Kind of like the hook, at the Oscars. And then Deena, lovely Deena, is going to be up on stage, right? We can move that. What we've been doing for the last several years is a feather blessing, right? And this is an initiation. And what I want to include tonight, too, as a result of what we're all going through right now, is this initiation can include just for yourself. Just have this as part of the intention when you come up and she's blessing you with these feathers, to forgive yourself. To forgive yourself for anything and everything that you've done wrong for yourself, for your connections, for the world. Before I forget, this is a practice I invite you to bring into the new year. Set a timer every hour in the hour. When it goes off, raise the vibration. Go into joy. It'll change your life. I started doing this at the beginning of the year. Invite you to do it with me, yeah? So, where was I? This really makes me lose my... Oh, yes, okay. So we're going around. So the feather blessing. So so after you speak, then you can just kind of go up. Where do we want people to line up? This side? Okay. So just come over here and line up, and then she'll stay away from the candles, the fire, and she will bless you, and then you'll come back to your seat, and we'll just be drumming with everyone. Yeah? Can I have some fun with it? All right. So we could use this microphone, I guess. And I won't need one anymore for now. So we'll use this one, and let's go around the inner circle first, and then we'll go around the outer circle. I think that'll work best. And I'll transfer it from here to there, wherever we need to go. You get to go first. Yes. So remember, 30 seconds or less.
Okay, releasing and okay, tell me again.
What
Releasing
you're releasing and what you're intending for the future.
So I want to release, to let go of control and insecurity, and I want to create, release into the future creativity, to create something new.
Say your name too.
My name is Terry. Woo, that's loud. I am releasing the belief and the programming of limitation, and going more inward and like bringing out my creativity and opening up my heart to receive more abundance, so that I can share it with the world. That is what I'm doing.
My name is Andreos, and I like to cook and I like to sing.
My name is Liz. I would like to release judgment of myself and others and be more compassionate of myself and others. And I like the cooking idea.
My name is Lynn, and I guess Liz has stolen my judgment because that was mine, okay? That's what I'm releasing. Definitely, and releasing actually all that doesn't serve me. And what I'm going to be bringing in this year is more beauty. What can I bring into my daily routine?
Hello, I'm Corina. I am releasing wasting time. And I want to bring in a way to save or not use as much plastic in my household. I like to hug longer and stronger, and also would like to bring in more ceremony by myself. Aho.
Okay. My name is Charlene, and I want to release, my intention is to release everything and anything that doesn't serve me, people, relationships, habit patterns, conscious or unconscious, whatever it is, belief systems, whatever, that doesn't serve me being the best version of me that I am able to be in this lifetime. And what I'm intending for the future is to be more creative, express my creativity that I was put here on earth to express, and to actually use and express my divine power as much as I possibly can and not wimp out.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I guess because I didn't realize how many paper plates I use. So I think I'm gonna stop using paper plates. Just wash a plate. So I want to release fear and anxiety and trying to control what happens in other people's lives that I really can't, and just let go and let God.
So my name is Nancy, and I guess we won't be using paper plates. And I think I just want to release the same thing that everybody says, but all those old and negative habits or patterns, just let them go, let them go. And more self-love and more self-exploration and adventure and fun in the new year.
My name is Emily, and I just love everything everybody said already so far. So I'm going to capture all of that goodness and definitely letting go of everything that doesn't serve me. I just know that whatever it is that's not blessing me, it's time to just let it go. If I can't see it as a blessing, I don't need it in my life. And so in the new year, I'm expecting to experience more of my divine being all the time. And when I catch myself not being in my divine being, that's going to be the rare moment rather than the other way around. So I just know that we can all move into the new year being more of who we're meant to be. And all we got to do is decide about it. And that's what I'm doing. And I can tell that's what we're all doing. So.
Hi, I'm David, and I'm making every effort to make my car last me as long as I'm on the planet, unless Nicole Tesla's free energy devices patents are released to the public, and then I can have one of those in my car.
My name is Bridget, and I am releasing self-doubt, and I am bringing in clarity.
My name is Christy, and I am releasing old trauma. I'm releasing 2024, and I am bringing in transformation, and I plan to be the butterfly this year. I'm ready.
Yeah, it'd be easy to go that way, but we always go clockwise in ceremonies like this. And I forgot to say that what Deena is doing, she could explain it better than I, but she is using ancient languages that come through her as part of this blessing. So that's the sounds that you will hear when you get up there. So you're not too surprised.
My name is Betsy, and I am releasing 24 with you. Whew. It is gone. And this year, I am, the fire's already brought to me in my consciousness, what I'm embracing is being completely, as they're saying on the news, boots on the ground. Being completely in service and finding those opportunities with boots on the ground. Not necessarily giving a check, even though, may happen. That's not what I want to do. I want to be like with people and support them, and as a coach and as a minister and as a human being with compassion and love and support.
Hi, good evening. My name is Luz. So my intention is, I heard a couple of you say releasing 24. I'm releasing 25. So my intention to release is any remaining attachments I may have to either people, material things, and to invite more of my, to generate my own energy, becoming energy wealthy, so that I can share that with others. Because I believe that once I do that, everything in the material world will just manifest by itself. So that's my intention, to bring more of that. Thank
My name's Burl, and I am releasing the fear and anger I've been carrying through 2024 towards the world around me and what's going on. And I am living my life from joy from this point forward. Thank
I'm Florence Flaubert. There's a lot that I have to release, and a lot of it is resentment as well, and anger, getting angry too quickly, not only to the world and people on the road who are doing it to me, but also to myself. I'm embracing my ability to use toning for a blessing and teaching people how to use their voice in my toning circles and doing more of those now and presenting them to the world, but also to bring through the light language, which I have been too shy to do in most public places. And I promise myself that I won't hold back anymore. Oh.
Hello, my name's Frank, and I'm releasing insecurity and doubt about myself, and I'm going to be embracing knowing that I am whole and that what needs to work out will work out. So it is.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm releasing for this year, from last year, old habits that don't serve me anymore, and I'm embracing mental focus.
Hi, my name is Debbie, and I'm releasing all the things I thought I was getting over last year but haven't totally done. And I'm further trying to embrace my creative self and not be afraid to use it. And just so you know, David is your name? Is that his name over there? I'm marrying Nikola Tesla in my next life.
Hello, my name.
You don't have to say anything, but we're going to drum for your intentions. You can say them silently if you want. Let's empower her intentions,
Hello, my name is Tiffany. I am releasing everything that blocks me, and I am opening up to be a vessel of miracles.
Hi, I'm Abby. I am releasing forgetfulness, forgetting who I am, forgetting what I'm capable of, forgetting my power. I'm letting that shit go. And I'm welcoming in the opposite. So embracing, using my voice unapologetically to empower everybody around me and to remember who they are and to connect them with their infinite resources. The end.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Rose, and I am releasing impatience, mostly with myself, because I have practiced patience with others for quite some time, getting pretty good at it. But with myself, I'm releasing impatience. And funny that you brought up joy tonight, because my mantra this year has been the word in joy. And instead of an E, I put an I. And I am bringing in enjoyment every minute of every day.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and this year I'm going to buy less stuff on Amazon, so that's one good thing. I'm going to release unrealistic expectations that I have of people, because that hurts me and everyone else. And I would like to, my intention is to make more space in my home, either make it bigger or find a way to make more space and have more harmony in my home.
I'm Abby. I am releasing fears and doubts and worries, which I think that is also harming the collective. So that's my goal, to try to keep a high vibration as much as possible to help everyone. And then calling in opportunities to bring all of the gifts I've been working on together and not put myself in a box and think I need to pick a hobby or career path. Calling in a healthy pregnancy and birth for myself, bringing a new soul this year. So, and then, yeah, harmony for myself, my family, and more ritual. I don't like the word routine. I hate routine. So more ritual and more cocoon ceremonies for butterfly.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, in my book, Magic of the Soul, I say, if we don't have sacred ritual, then we will fall into repetitive ritual, do the same things over and over without consciousness. So, great point. I'll say a little more as people are waiting for their initiations. Oh, Frank, do we have, oh, you're over there. Do we have anyone online? Tina, does she want to speak? Ask Tina if she wants to speak her intention into the room. Otherwise, she could put it in the chat if she doesn't want to speak out loud. Oh, okay. Oh, Tina, unmute yourself if you want to speak your intention into the room. We want to invite you to be part of the ritual. All right, we'll see if she comes back. In the meantime, I want to mention, we were talking about, that song by Cat Stevens, Where Do the Children Play? And our retreat, our Primal Fire Spiritual Awakening Retreat, which some of you have been to that retreat, that's what it's all about. It's all about getting away from this metropolis and getting back in touch with our primal selves, in touch with Mother Earth and Father Sky. Burl came to 20 of them or something back in the day. Burl was the first one in 1990, first Primal Fire, which, by the way, was it was inspired by the harmonic convergence in 1987, and that's what inspired to start doing the Primal Fires. And this next one we're going back to the very same campground in Angeles Forest where we had 115 people for the harmonic convergence. So I'm so excited to retouch that land where we buried about over 100 crystals in the earth there and did ritual to energize. So we're going back. What else do I want to say here? Hey, let's do another chant. Let's see. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's do The Earth is Our Mother, because it's all about healing the earth today. Really? We walk upon with every step we take. I just had a thought too. What we'll do, we offered this to our people who have been to the Primal Fire before. If anyone wants to come join us in the mountains for the Primal Fire, $100 off the flyer price that it shows out there. That's flyers out there. If you sign up today with a $100 deposit. So there's that, and we're almost there. Let's see. Love, love, love. Oh, yeah, you can sign up on our mailing list. And if you check the box, we forgot to bring our normal sheet, but Karina created one. So if you check the box for a complimentary coaching session, then you'll do that with me. And we can do that pivoting process that I was mentioning. I do it with all of my clients. Let me look at my notes again, see if there's anything else I forgot I want. Oh, I know what I want to mention. Let's see if there's anything first. Nope, that's it. I'll say this. It occurred to me quite a while back that I was talking to a client, we were talking about self-love, and this is just the download I got, this phrasing, is that when I love myself exactly as I am, unconditionally, what I realize is I am not myself. I am, in fact, the self. I am, in fact, pure love. And so are you. So are us all, right? Cool. All right, well, we're going to, in a moment, get to drum for Deena's intentions. Yeah, Florence? Oh, do mine. Perfect. Good idea. What I am releasing is, I'm going to release Judgment 2, and I guess I got a little extra controlling things going on. So I'm going to release some of that, or maybe all of it, not all of it. Let's not be unrealistic. But progress will be made. And I'm going to bring in love. I love the longer hugs and just offering more love to the people that I know, the people that I serve, the people especially my family and friends, and to all of you. Aho, drum it. Oh, okay. All right, well, I was going to do this after her. Oh, there she is. You're releasing your intention.
Thank you. I just have to say something. Oh, my body. Thank you, everyone, for showing up in this space tonight, because you brought more than just your bodies. You brought all of who and what you are. And now we're all here together. And us being here together, we are compounding the impact that we have individually. It's just a cool thing. It's just really cool. So for me, I am releasing that which wants to hold me small. And I am allowing the expansion of my being. I'm allowing the expansion of my being.
Okay, and now we're going to drum for all of our intentions and all of our releasing, all of our intentions, and all of the releasing and all the intentions for everyone everywhere, including the animals. Deena Efferson to the stage. When you're ready. I see she's busy. I'll get set up here. So we're going to do a song. And I printed out the words for you. It's kind of a tricky song to sing. You'll see that when I'm trying to sing it. If you know it, join along. But what I do want to invite you to do is to definitely sing the chorus. And Deena's going to kind of belt out the chorus to help us with that. And you've got the lyrics there. There's a little bit different the way it's sung and the way it actually printed out. When it says, love is the answer, you know that for sure. Love is the answer. No, love is a flower. You got to let it grow. Does it say grow? Oh, okay. Maybe it's the second chorus. Yes is the answer. You know that for sure. Yes is surrender. You got to let it go. But I know, but no, I'm okay.
If I can interrupt real quick.
Answer. You got to let it go. You say it twice. Got to let it go. And if you don't, it's okay too.
Hey,
All
Patrick.
right.
Patrick, real quick.
Yeah.
Tina online says, hello, leaving disharmony, bringing harmony, healing.
Tina. Thank you, Tina. All right, shall we try this for the song? Here. Now, as I said, am I mic? Am I on? Can you hear me? Hear me okay? Okay. Let me make sure I'm tuned. And, oh, I got a pick here somewhere.
It's in the... Yeah, pick's in your...
Got it. So, I only learned this a little while ago. I'm giving my disclaimer here, so I might mess it up. But I think, I didn't know I was learning it for this ceremony, but I think I was. Because it's really about what we do here for Spiritual Unity Movement and these full moon meditations. And all the consciousness work that all of you have all done. It's called Mind Games. It's my favorite John Lennon song. I'll do my best. Be gentle with me. Yeah, thank you. All right. We're playing those mind games together. The barriers, planting seeds, doing the mind gorilla, chanting the mantra, peace on earth. We're doing those mind games together. Some kind of Jewish dudes lifting the veil, doing the mind gorilla. Magic, search for the grail. Love is the answer, and you know that for sure. Love is a flower. You gotta let it grow. So keep on playing those mind games together. Faith in the future, out of the now. Gonna build those mind gorillas. In the stones of your mind, playing those mind games forever, projecting our images, space and time. Yes is the answer, and you know that for sure. Yes is surrender. You gotta let it go. Keep on playing those mind games together, doing the ritual, dancing the sun, millions of mind gorillas, putting their soul power to the karmic wheel. Keep on playing those mind games together, raising the spirit, peace and love. I want you to make love, not war. And I know you've said it before. You guys did great, and I survived it. All right, so we're going to do a meditation now. So can we turn the lights down a bit? All right. Let's take a nice, deep, healing breath. Let out a big, heartful sigh. One more time. Let it all go. One more time. How about a howl? All right, settle into your heart now. Feel your heart expanding. Feel that love radiating. Filling up this room. Radiating beyond this room. Going to all the places where there has been struggle and strife and burning and loss. To all the people who are needing comfort right now. Feel them receiving our love. Beyond our community, filling up this state, the country, spanning the oceans, the continents, surrounding the planet in a blanket of love. We just remain in silence now for about 10 minutes or so. Just surrender. In fact, I'll give you an opportunity to use this moment to, this is what I do in my meditation, surrender your entire being in this moment. Your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your personal self, your soul, to be a conduit of peace and light and love for the planet. It's a technique called transmission meditation, just holding your attention at the center, at the ajna center, between your brows, the third eye. Hold your attention there for the group to be used as a transmitter of light and love to the planet. Notice thoughts or any other experiences that we might label as distractions coming in. Rather than resist them, invite them into the meditation. Assume that any thought that comes into my meditation comes in because it wants to experience the peace as well. Raising the spirit of peace and love. more moments. Let's see if we can raise the vibration, the spirit of light and love even more now. Surrender. And now slowly and gently, gradually begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Not all the way back yet. Take a moment to just really reflect on how you want to share in your lives, in your daily activities, what you've received here tonight. Through your thoughts, your words, your feelings, your actions. When you're ready, you can bring your awareness gently and gradually all the way back. And when it's right for you, take a nice deep breath and open your eyes. Wow, the energy. Got one more thing, Nancy. One more gift I want to offer. Could you cue up that video, Frank? It's a 2-minute video. And this was, when I got to speak at a New Thought conference in Kenya, Barbara Samuel sang this song. And what not everyone knew at the conference is the people that hug at the end was Reverend Connie, who created the conference and had just healed herself from cancer. She ended up dying later. And Barbara Samuel, who had just been diagnosed with cancer, and she's healed completely. So you'll see that hug at the end. But when you see that hug, I want you to imagine that it is all of us hugging everyone in LA who has suffered any kind of loss, hugging your friends and receiving hugs from your friends and family. So there it is. Thank you, guys. Love you. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I want my phone back, though. I'm not releasing that.
Wow. Whew. I'd like us to say this closing invocation together. So let's say it. Father, Mother, God and Goddess, thank you for the blessings we have received. Be with us now as we leave the sacred circle and go forth into our daily lives, taking the energy generated here tonight out into our homes, our work, the people we love, and all we touch. May we be your open channels into this world each day. And so it is, aho. I just want us just to drum or clap or cheer for Reverend Dr. Patrick Harbula and Deena Efferson and all of us. And for all of us that have created this ceremony tonight. If Deena and Patrick had just been here without all of us, this does not exist. We did this together tonight, and it's so beautiful, and I know we are all feeling it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the love you're going to carry out into the world because of what we've done here tonight. So I am just overcome myself. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. This is an all-volunteer organization. It always has been. We don't take a dime. We put all of our money back in. We tithe to this organization, so if you weren't able to put any money in the basket, if you could do it while you leave, but we pay to rent the Onion. We pay for an honorarium to each of our... Oh, I'm still saying that. Wow, after all these years, we pay and love being here at CSL Granada Hills. So thank you, Mike McMorrow and the board for letting us, and this Mike that shows up almost every month for us. Thank you. So, yes.
And there's a link in the chat.
We are an all-denominational organization, so we accept denominations of all sizes.
Exactly. That's what he's always said, and we do. So thank you. I can't even, why doesn't the board stand up real quick? There's Frank in the sound booth is our president. I'm the vice president. Deena, Florence, Patrick, Liz, Karina, Patrick. This is who has made this happen for the last 24 years, It's amazing. Burl, everybody that's standing. So thank you. All right. I'm kind of like my mind has left because I'm all in my heart. So is there anything else I need to say tonight? Let's see. Oh, next month. Harold Payne, oh my gosh, Tuesday, February 11th, put it on your calendar right now. This man is a phenomenal speaker and artist. He can just stand here and you give him a topic and he will write a song on the spot about it. I mean, and he's truly been, in the music industry for like 50, 60 years, played with all the best. He is amazing. So I am so honored. Get the word out. I mean, we could have 100 people in here. Let's do it for Harold Payne. He's just fantastic. So that's so exciting. So I think without further ado, if there's nothing else, that Burl will come back up and we've gone a little over tonight, but I know it was worth it. We love being here and we love this ceremony. Thank you. And I just want to say real quick, because Burl, when we get into our oming, it's hard. Because we've run over, when we're finished with the closing ceremony, I know you're going to want to maybe buy Patrick's book or talk to him. So if you can go out to the foyer back there where he has it all set up, talk to him, and then we need to put all the chairs back. So that help us get out on time. So thank you, thank you.
Those who got instruments from the pile up here, I'd appreciate it if you put them back.
Yes, thank you.
Let's thank Burl for bringing
As we come to the close of our full moon ceremony this evening, let us take just a moment to savor the centered focus of healing energy we have generated here together. Remember, as you let your own light shine, you simultaneously give other people permission to do the same. Clearly knowing yourself as an instrument of light, a being of spirit, we add one more grain of sand to the scales that hold the balance of our global future. Know that at a certain point, one grain of sand can tip the scales. You in this very moment may be that grain of sand. I would like to invite the candle lighters to come forward and surround the candle table. And now I invite everyone else to come up and surround them. Let us embody the spiritual power that has been generated and received from the forces of light that guide this service. Let us focus that energy into the group center, allowing it to rise up and pour this blessing out upon our world, extending its positive healing effect throughout the awareness of humankind and the consciousness of our planet. We will sound an extended free-form Om. As the sacred tone pours through you, feel yourself participating, drawing this healing love energy deeply into yourself, sending it out into your life and our world. As we sound the Om, let us consciously extend our blessing to our planetary life, Mother Earth, including the animals, the trees, the air, and the water, as well as to all those who are in need of healing. For those we would like to include in this healing circle, we speak their names together, now, silently or audibly. And with power, love, and intelligence, let us send this healing light energy to transform the consciousness of humankind. Thank you, and good night. Namaste.